Hey guys, it's Greg here, and I know it's in the middle of Saturday and nobody's going to be on here watching this, but that's okay. That's okay. I was on a call yesterday with Craig Collier. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. He was the Southeast Regional Sales Director for the United States, and now apparently he's also the Northeast. So it was kind of a meet and greet yesterday. I just met with him, Christine and I did, for an hour and a half. Actually, it was supposed to be an hour, or a half hour. And we met with him for an hour and a half. And there's some really interesting things going on behind the scenes at Beachbody, and some things that you guys should know about, and it's going to benefit everybody. Some of the veterans here, like Julie Miller, Jill Cement, like you guys are going to get this. Hey, Laura. So there's some really important news. So in the past, there's always been the direct response team, which is the infomercial side of Beachbody, Insanity infomercials and all those infomercials that you see, primarily here in the States. And I think they had them in the UK for a while too. But that business, that's Beachbody.com, right? So we are TeamBeachbody.com. Hey, Sean. So the network has always been Team Beachbody, right? And then there's Beachbody. So the Beachbody side of it is being dissolved. So what does that mean? That means the direct response part of this business of Beachbody is essentially going away. So what does that mean? That means we're not in competition with ourselves anymore. So if you've seen on Facebook, maybe you see ads from Beachbody, right? And what's up, bud? Not home yet? Well, it's only 12:25. So you might see ads from Beachbody. I know I saw one on Instagram just the other day. They're doing that because that has been helping subside that end of the business, because people are cutting cables, people are not, they're DVRing everything, and Beachbody is no longer going to be the infomercial company. That is, hey, Tammy, this is something you guys should know too. Beachbody.com is going away, and I'm freaking pumped for that, because I don't know how many times I've had people go to Beachbody.com, even though they have a Team Beachbody account. They would go to Beachbody.com, order something, and then we wouldn't get credit. So what they did is they eliminated 100 positions over there, and they had to post the job descriptions by law, and then they rehired the people to help now focus on the network and the training teams. And that's one of the reasons why I'm dealing with Craig Collier and not Jeff Matheson anymore, because there's some internal switching around and things going on. So that means we have more resources pointed at Team Beachbody and no more on Beachbody. Now that end of the direct response business, from what I'm told, is still going to be there somewhat, but it's going to be rebranded. It's going to be something else, because it's a direct response business. They can do it with anything. So I believe they're going to have another name. I don't know if they're going to have different products, but it's kind of separating. So that's a good thing, guys. This is really, really, really good, especially when Julie watches this. And Tammy, you've been around a while, you and Don Murphy, so you guys get this, right? This is really, really good. Whew, let me take a breather. So further down the pipeline, we have the bars coming April 7th, all 3 countries. UB Mindset in May, which I'm hearing is really, really, really good. VIP access to early launches now. I got to be honest with you guys, I'm pretty excited for the remainder of this year. They made some really big changes, and they still have some issues with your shipping costs as far as I'm concerned and stuff like that, but it's really, really a big change. And it's funny because I've been watching. I have a responder on one of the websites that the Beachbody jobs get posted on, and I see them come up every now and then. I'm like, man, what's going on with Beachbody? Are they going under or what? And no, they're just moving that department. They're changing that department and bringing everybody over to Team Beachbody. So, it's like, Christine and I's business has gone up and down, right? Well, so has Beachbody's. And what they're doing is they're adapting with the times. They adapted with the times with going from the DVD format to on-demand, right? And now they're starting to really utilize on-demand. It's going to start being more profitable for everybody. They had to figure it out. And now in 2018, they're moving along with the times by, okay, we gotta do something because infomercials nobody's watching them anymore. That business is going like this, and this, to quote Craig, like this. So they're going to take those resources and add them to Team Beachbody. You're going to see a bigger training. You're going to hold on, Tammy. I'll address that just a second. They're going to build more of a training team, and you'll see more training videos and product videos. So good stuff. Tammy, are they relocating any direct sales to the coaches or just taking a step back? Reallocating. Yeah, they're taking a step back. So we're not going to have that anymore. I think, he didn't have all the answers, and I'm sure there's still stuff that I don't know, but he did say that is dissolving. Like, they're dissolving that. So, and they're rebranding it. So I don't know. I don't know if they're going to have their own product line. Again, it's just a department in direct response. So I don't really know. But there's no more Beachbody.com, right? So how many times have you had a customer? And my very first customer, I had this happen to, and I remember calling my coach and bitching. But my very first customer, he worked at a pizza place. He owned a pizza place, and he went and bought P90X, or he was on my site buying P90X, and something happened to the computer and it shut down. So he had to boot it back up. He had to log back in, and then his wife had a computer up. And she's like, oh, what was that site you were? He's like, oh, I wanted to get P90X. So she went to Beachbody.com and just ordered it. And then he came to me, said he was so excited. I said, yeah, well, you bought it on the wrong site. That's not going to happen. And over the last 7 years, I've lost probably thousands of dollars in commissions to that. Maybe that's high, I don't know. But in 7 years, even people that are in our database, like we have 3,500 customers in our customer database, right? Even if they go to Beachbody.com and buy something, we don't get credit for it because they didn't log into their Team Beachbody account. Now, I think recently they made that change where they were allocating those over to us. I think that's what you might be referring to, Tammy. So, but that's only recent. So to have that go away, I'm really excited, Yes, I think that's what they're doing, Tammy. I don't believe they're selling our products anymore. That's what I gathered from Craig. Speaking of Craig, we are going to have, and you'll have more information on this, we're going to have a team call on April 11th, and we can talk about this kind of stuff with him, but I'm having Craig Collier on the call on April 11th. We're going to have it scheduled probably during the day because the UK can jump on, the US can watch it in the evening. And that's it. So I'm pretty excited about this stuff. This is there's good things. There's 2 workouts coming at Summit. One of them is a Joel Freeman workout. That's all I know. And there's another one coming. Both of those will have VIP access to them via BOD. So if you want to do it early, you have to pay a fee. I don't know what it is. And you have the program early. If you don't want to have it early, then it'll just become free within Beachbody On Demand, right? So, it's for those that want to, it's for the overachievers that want to get that early access. And here's the thing too. If it's a program that you're really interested in, I would consider that early access. You know why? Because you get a jump on a lot of people that won't be doing the program yet. You can start talking about it. You can start posting about it. You can start doing that. That's going to be pretty awesome. Anything further on nutrition that you know of? Okay, so I talked to Shay Stafford. I've been talking to her a lot, Tammy. And this new 2B mindset is amazing. This is just for starters. They've been running this test group for a year, and people have kept the weight off. no working out. It's going to be a video system that is not in BOD, so it's going to be a standalone product via videos. For Shay to say something like that she's totally blown away by it, is pretty powerful, because she's all about the nutrition. Hold on, Josh. She's all about the Hold on, guys. What's that? Oh, Energize came in? Yes. I wonder if it's the new one. Anyway, so, and then she was talking about, I was talking to Shay. I should get Shay on a call. That Beachbody's going to be focusing on gut health in the future. Something to do with like the healthy gut. And I know she's really in tune with that stuff. Me, my gut can take anything right now, but I know that's probably going to end in another year. So we do have Luigi over from Herbalife, who's head of product development and stuff like that. He had a ton of products over there at Herbalife. So I don't know, Tammy, if I find out anything, I will post it in here, obviously. But I think you're going to see a lot more with nutrition, because a lot of the coaches have been, saying we need more, consumable nutrition-based stuff. We don't want to be a fitness program with supplements. We want to be a supplement or fitness company with supplements. We want to be ideally a supplement company with workouts, with fitness, right? Because that's more lucrative for everybody. So he also, yes, right. That's what Shay said, and I know you're in tune with all that stuff. Kind of like not in your league when it comes to that. He also explained about the whole BOD thing and what Carl thought would happen and what it didn't, and which is why a lot of the coaches, income dropped, including ours. Ideally, like what Carl was thinking is like, okay, BOD, we roll this out and this gets, 30 million customers, right? That's 30 million people that are going to be on Shakeology and other products. But what happened was, oh, let's get BOD. Oh, you want to try Shakeology? Nah, just want BOD. So it kind of, bad decision on Carl, right? Like it didn't work out for what he thought it was going to be. And, who would have known? When you take a business and you go from a tangible product, which is DVDs, to digital, it's a change, right? And we're 18, 19 months into that change, and we're probably about halfway through before we're fully back to where we were. And this is based off of Adobe Acrobat. Everybody heard of Adobe, right? They took their product, and Adobe, when they did this, they were a $4.1 million company. They took their product that was, like $600-700, all their, anybody ever buy Photoshop? It's like wicked expensive. Then what they did is they took that tangible product out and they put everything in a cloud, and then you pay $20 a month to use those apps, right? Well, they're publicly traded. Wall Street flipped out, and what happened was their revenue went from 4.1 million down to 1.1 million, right? Right? Wait for it. 3 years later, it's at 8.1 million, right? So that's huge. It doubled, right? So just close to that. So Beachbody's been doing the same thing, and that's where we are right now with Beachbody. We're about halfway through. And I know my business has kind of stabilized a little bit, and the UK is starting to get moving. Carl's over there right now. Lynn Hall was there right this morning at one of the events. So things are starting to rise again. Things are starting to come back, and this is business, guys. It goes up and down, But right now we're kind of like this, and then it's going to start going up again. I don't know that it'll ever be as crazy as it was at least for Christine and I. Back in like 2014 and 15, I don't know. Don't care really. The community's great, the products are great, and things had to change. They had to they had to get rid of the DVDs, or at least really thin those out, because digital is where it's at. I don't know. I'm just really excited for what's to come, and yeah, that's about it. So anyway, have a great weekend, everybody. As soon as I hear more, I will let you guys know. Again, mark down April 11th. I want to say 2 p.m. Eastern time, because that's what we've been doing. But just block the day, and then as we get closer, I'll put the Zoom info and the call info up and all that stuff. So, but I'm excited to have Craig on. This is time. Oh, here's another thing. Summit. There is currently just over 19,000 coaches registered, which is huge. I thought it was going to be way lower. So Summit's off to a great start. It's going to be huge. I don't know if we're going yet. I'm not positive on that, but we'll see how things go. But there's currently just over 19,000 people registered. That is a huge. The last one I was at, there was like 17 or 18,000 in Nashville. So, and we didn't go last year. I don't remember the numbers last year, but I think it was like 21,000, something like that. So, still a lot of time left, but it's going to be a big event. So, things are looking good. And yeah, so have a great weekend, everybody. We'll catch you later.